guys, Christina Carmody here with Liberty Canine Dog Training, and I have my assistant Baby Duke and Penny, our 22-pound, almost a year Shepherd Beagle mix rescue who we're working on. And this is day 2. We started day 1 with the prong collar and the leash, working on the follow me outside, which we have that video for you to show you how to do that. Now that we've done about 4 or 5 sessions of that outside, she's rocking it. She's doing great. She understands what the prong collar means and everything. But right now what we want to do is now transition it to other commands. And the next command that we start teaching is the place command. So place is a boundary stay. No matter where, I put you on that boundary, you gotta stay on there. So she can sit, she can lay down on it, she can stand up, turn around, lay back down. She just can't get off of it. So that's the big thing about that. Now most people use a dog bed for place, but you could use a doormat, you could use a rug, you could use a park bench, a picnic bench, anything like that. And as long as it has clear defined boundaries on it, it could be a place. And the benefit of the place is she can sit, lay down, stand up, turn around, lay back down. She just can't get off of it. So instead of it being maybe a couple minutes where you would expect a sit stay to be, or 15 minutes to a half an hour where you would want a down stay to be, place command they can hold for 2 or 3 hours because she can reshift and get comfortable again, chew a bone, but she just can't get off of it. The place command is your #1 command when people come through the door, visitors are over. That way also if you don't have a visitor who's very dog, comfortable, the dog can still be out with you guys. She just has to stay, kind of on her bed and chill like that. Penny's looking for the cat. It's great when you're eating dinner, so she's not right up at the table kind of begging for the food and so on. It's great when you're making dinner, so she stays away from the food prep area and everything. And then it's just a really great command to teach the dog how to be calm, how to relax, how to just not go around the house looking for trouble and so on. Listen, calm on command. Go to your bed, relax, kind of just like we do with little kids and so on. Need a breather? Go to your room, chill for, a half an hour or so until you can kind of recollect yourself and get your bearings straight. So, I showed you how to do the pressure on and the pressure off with the follow me type of thing. And what I'm going to do is start to do that with the place. So, I'm going to say place. I'm going to give her some light pressure towards it. As soon as all 4 paws are on the bed, I'll go ahead and release that. When I start this, I prefer a nice thick bed, which her bed is. Or some people use daycare cots. Some people use the Coranda beds, the Coolaroo raised beds and so on. But if you have a thick bed or you have a raised cot, it works really great because when the dog is on it versus when they're off of it, they really understand because they're unbalanced. Because if one of these paws are off, she's going to really feel the difference between it. So that makes it really nice black and white for her. So I'll go ahead and get her off one. Yay! I'll say place, light pressure towards the bed, and release. And she wants to be complete, not right now, but that's okay. As long as she's on it, she's fine. I'm going to go ahead and walk around the bed. No. Place. As soon as she gets off, I went ahead and did that pressure again. As soon as she got back on, leash went loose. And I like to walk around the bed at first to kind of show her that boundary. If she wants to follow me, I'll just remind her to go ahead and get back on it. No. Place. Light pressure. There we go. And she's a nutty one, so she's all over the place. But as long as all 4 paws are on there, she's okay. She is nutty, isn't she? Good girl. All right. Now, when I say place and I put you on place, it's assume that you stay on there until I tell you otherwise. So we'll go ahead and give her a release word to let her know she's allowed to get off. Okay, free. Oh, boy. Good job. Get her back on. Place. No. Place. So that was a great example. She went on place. I released the pressure. She immediately got off of the other end. Put the pressure back on, and then released it when she got back on there.
All right.
So just about 4 or 5 times in a row, I'm going to do the getting on sequence. Okay, free. Penny. Place. Good girl. So I'll just do this in a couple of, constant reps to get them in there. Because the place command is actually two separate types of things. It's one, the actual act of going towards it and getting on it. And then it's the act of staying on there for a long period of time. So at first I actually separate the two a little bit. Okay, free. Penny. Place. Good. Scratchy, scratchy. Okay, good girl. Okay, free. Penny, place, and release. And sometimes you'll commonly see this with dogs. They'll be scratching at the collar or trying to bite at it or something. That's their way of trying to turn off the pressure. As you get more repetitions in, they'll realize, how do I get this thing to stop, putting pressure on me? I simply go to my bed and it disappears. Magic. So after a couple times, you'll see that that little scratching. No, place. That little scratching is gonna take care of itself. Go ahead and show her the boundary. Okay, free. One more time. Let's go. Good job. Penny. Place. Yes, you hear the cat over there, don't you? So we already have a built-in distraction, with her hearing the cat meowing. But that's okay. It's a very mild distraction. She can't see the cat right now, so it'll just kind of help her solidify all of this. Now that I've kind of showed her how to get to the place from a distance, Penny, free, place. Now what we actually do is practice staying on there for a longer period of time. Now again, she's in a sit right now. She kind of automatically puts herself into a sit. Not a big deal. She can be in a sit, she can be in a down, she can stand up, turn around, lay back down. She just can't get off of it. So I'm going to keep her in a sit. Now, oh, you cut yourself, good girl. Now what I'm going to do is just require her to hold it. At first I work up to 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so on. In about a week I'll be working up to an hour or two. Now for the sake of video time, I'm not going to show you like a full 10 to 15 minute one right now, just her, holding on and me getting her off. But this is just a matter of, you being right here, waiting for her to get off, and nope, place. And just as soon as she does, you calmly but firmly say no, say place, and do the leash pull again like that. Very nice. Now, this is a really easy thing that you can do. No. Place. While you're watching television, or you're doing anything, because basically you can sit right here on the couch, but be warned, as soon as you sit down, it's the first time she's probably going to come up to say hi to me. No. Place. No. Place. Yes, you are crazy. Yes, you tell her place. Good. So you can sit right here, watch some TV, do whatever, and just every time she goes to get off, you just calmly get her back on and teach her that it's a longer, more permanent command. Really nice command to teach because it's so black and white. You're either on the bed or you're not on the bed. It does not get more obvious than that for the dog, which is why I like to teach it coupled with the follow me. Because for the follow me, she's either following me or she's not. Really obvious. Nope. Place. For the bed, you're on the bed or you're not. Really black and white in ways that they can understand. It's a really easy command to teach. You just have to have some patience with it and some persistence with it. Good girl. So I went from doing 4 or 5, immediate kind of successions of her getting on to there, and now we're just practicing her having some patience with it. Listen, after her realizing that she has to be on it for 15 minutes, a half an hour, as soon as she gets on there, and each time she's going to just lay down a lot quicker, and she's going to be a lot more calm in it. It's just a matter of getting the reps of the long duration work in there. Now, once I actually teach her the down command, if she needs a little help settling, I can go ahead and settle her by putting her into a down. But for right now, I just want her to understand, as long as you're in that boundary, everything's great. No. Place. Now, 2 extra rules that go with the place in addition to actually having to stay on it. You have to be calm and quiet and not barking or excessively whining while you're on it. So if she's on there, she's barking at the cat, or she's, really whining out of it, no, place. Out of, anxiety or something like that, we're going to calmly say no, place, and even though she's on it, we'll give her that pressure, and then when she quiets down, release it. The other thing she can't do while she's on it is eat the bed. Some dogs are big chewers. She's really not. But if they're chewing the bed or trying to bite at it, because a lot of times say, yeah, we got a dog bed for them, and they've completely chewed it up. If she's trying to chew the bed, we'll go ahead and give her a reminder for that as well. So even though she's on it, if she's doing either one of those things, barking or she's chewing it, we want to, tell her no and to remind her to be in a down nice and calmly on it. Good girl. Very nice. So basically just like that, she still has ears on the cat, but it's great because this is preventing her from taking off trying to, explore and see where the cat is. And we'll probably just do it this way, throughout the next day and a half or so on, just working up to about that 15-minute, 20-minute mark with it. But this is really simple, guys. You put a training collar and a leash on them, a slip lead or a prong collar like this or a martingale. Pressure on to get her on there. As soon as she's on, it gets released. Black and white, and it's really just up to you to increase the duration that she stays on there. So we'll check back in tomorrow and keep building up on the building blocks of all this. Thank you. Yeah. You say good girl, Penny. Good girl, Penny. Yeah. Okay.